Hi people, last week we said goodbye to season 4 of Yellowstone, one of the best TV series that ever hit the screen so far. We have to admit that it took quite a bit of time for us to sink in the events of the season final and come up with our analysis on it. It was a bold final just like every other Yellowstone season finals. Thus, we are not shocked to see Yellowstone has surprised us once again. Still, the fact that the show's tone gets darker and darker with every season makes it more difficult for us to comprehend what's being going on. When we watched three main characters being brutally attacked simultaneously in season 3 final, we felt like we are witnessing a TV history as it was one of the most daring moves that we have ever witnessed. When season 4 started with none of those characters being killed, we assumed that we watched the darkest possible version of Yellowstone in season 3 final, and that's it. We thought season 3 final set the bar for the overall tone of the series and that bar will not be crossed. And yet, we were wrong. In season 4 final, we witnessed a patricide which is far worse than what had happened in season 3. Yes, season 3 final was more action-packed and kept us on edge of our seats as we got worried about the well-being of almost all of the beloved characters. Season 4 final was much moderate in comparison to that since we mostly witnessed confrontation and attempts to survive difficult situations. That being said, the very final scene of Jamie killing his father changed the tone of the rest of the episode as well. Suddenly, we moved from watching a family drama to an almost psychological thriller show which was completely unexpected. The emotional heaviness of the scene was something that we are not used to seeing in Yellowstone, and we feel like it will continue to be a theme in the upcoming season as well. So far, we watched Duttons fighting against their enemies as none of them have any issues in crossing moral and legal boundaries. But although watching actions provide more entertainment, watching emotional changes and struggles is always much more impactful. From now on, we will witness all of the main characters suffering emotionally as they have to go against their loved ones while being forced to face their humanity at all times. First, let's take a look at John Dutton. John is the patriarch of the family, and up until season 4, we watch him as a strong, merciless man who knows what to do at all times. He is someone to be afraid of, and he likes the reputation a lot. In season 4, he presents that reputation. However, he also started to show a different side of his that we are not used to seeing. After surviving the attacks, he had to work on getting over the trauma, and we believe this process made him realize how short life is and thus how important human relations are. When Casey had to leave him, we watched John suffering from loneliness. This loneliness forced him to go out and flirt, meeting Summer, whom he soon developed an emotional attachment. This is a rare occasion for John as he is not used to showing emotions. He even faced his beloved daughter Beth for Summer as he believed Summer was treated unfairly. He did his best to save Summer from the prison, and this is something he hasn't done for anyone except his family. The last episode of season 4, however, has become the one that witnessed the true emotional transformation of John. While a couple of episodes ago he was rivaling Jamie in the governorship race in cold blood, when he realized Beth was after Jamie, he got afraid of losing his son. He is my biggest failure in life, but he is my son and I love him. I can't help it, he told Beth. For the first time in the series, we heard him using the word love for Jamie, someone who turned from a son to an enemy in the last couple of years. We feel like this drastic transformation of John will continue in the upcoming season as well. As he ages, he will be more emotional and compassionate and will work on his interactions with others a lot more than he usually did. As far as Beth is concerned, we believe she completely shifted to the dark side in season 4 and her arc will gradually turn into a villain origin story in season 5. She will be the new John Dutton of the show who will mercilessly defend the Yellowstone Ranch and will fight against anyone who threatens it. While doing so, she will probably utilize Jamie since she has the leverage of having proof of Jamie killing his father. Jamie, on the other hand, will be the one who is mentally traumatized and often struggles to continue his life. So far as the audience, we were conditioned to dislike Jamie as he often betrayed the Duttons. However, the fact that Beth pushing him to kill his father was beyond unacceptable. Thus, from now on, we feel like Jamie will be the underdog of the series that we sympathize with, which will be interesting to see as he is normally not very lovable. We also expect Casey to complete his spiritual awakening journey and work hard to fulfill his destiny. So far in this series, Casey mostly has become a side actor. However, in season 5, his role will probably be much more important than it ever was. He is destined for some great things and we cannot wait to watch it. He might even race for the governorship, who knows? What are your predictions for Yellowstone season 5? Are you excited about new season? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for watching. See you soon.